Good morning, it's MaryEllen from the channel MaryEllen After 60, and I am filming this on the day of the eclipse. It's Monday, August 21st, and I wanted to film this, and when I film my next video, I'll be able to talk a little bit about the eclipse. This is the extra things I do for my skincare. In my first video that I did, a week or so ago, I will link it below, and I will link several other videos because there may be something you're interested in that I don't cover. I'm not going to cover everything in great depth. First of all, I do want to mention the only reason I picked, when I did those two comparison photos in the green, that was the only YouTube video I did without eye makeup. So I have not had any surgery. I have not had an eye lift. I don't do Botox. I just haven't done any of that. Anything I do here at home. And I am for aging. I just want to give Mother Nature a run for her money, and in fact every year has been better than the year before. So I am happy to be aging, and I just want to keep my skin in as good condition and look as youthful as it possibly can. Something else I wanted to mention, I love it when other YouTubers try new skincare because I learn something from everyone. And you never know when my skin's going to take a turn and I'm going to need something different. So as long as I don't need anything, I'm not going to try anything. So that's just kind of the way it is. So in the other video, I talked about what I put on my face. I'm going to talk about what I do for my neck, and I don't know. I mean, my neck is better than it used to be. I started out using the Cacay oil from Cacay Naturals, and that's the only oil I use on my face or my neck, and I use that like every other day. And I'm going to list everything below. I do have a 50% half price code for this, and I am not affiliated in any way with Cacay Naturals. My neck is so sensitive. I can't use the vitamin C on it. I couldn't put the 0.05% retin-A on my neck. So one of my viewers suggested that I try to get a prescription for the 0.025%. That's the weakest that I know about. So then I started rotating. One night I would put just a tiny amount of the retin-A on my neck, and the next night I would use one drop will do, sometimes 2 slips out. That's all I do on my neck. I learned about this from Natalie the Beauty Diva, and she's very, very knowledgeable in skincare, and I wanted to try it, and I do buy all my own products. The next thing I want to talk about is lips. I do use a Derma roller on my lips, and I will link a video below. I use the 0.5 millimeter, and here's what it looks like. I've tried several different sizes. I started out with the 0.25 millimeter, went to the 0.5, tried the 1 millimeter, and I'm back to this. I use the Derma roller on both lips once a week, and the next week I do my top lip only, and I have been really, really pleased with the results. It's given my lips more fullness and just a more youthful look, and it's kind of fun to be able to have more area to put on lipstick, since lipstick's my very favorite cosmetic that there is. And after I do use a Derma roller, I use just 1 drop of Matrixyl 3000, and I get that from Timeless. So that's what I do, is 1 drop. If I Derma roll at night, I will use the Lancinol. It's lanolin. I've kind of depot it into my Tony Moly or whatever, and use that on my lips some night, and some other nights I will use the Bite Agave Lip Mask. I use it in clear. I couldn't find my clear right now, but I have both of those at my bedside. I can't use the Lancinol through the day because it will kind of gum up on my lips, but I use the Bite Agave on my lips a lot through the day. So those are the things I do for my lips. I never would have thought about using a Derma roller on my lips if it wasn't for Anne from the channel Beauty by Anne Marie. She's the person who I got the idea from. I would not use a Derma roller on my lips if I was prone to fever blisters. I just wouldn't use it. And if I ever do my whole face, I will use a different one for my face than my lips. That's just kind of how I am. and I replace mine about twice a year. And it's been almost 2 years since I started derma rolling. I'm on a large dose of a blood thinner called Coumadin. In fact, it's 10 milligrams, and I have never brought blood to my lips or in this area at all. But do your research, just like anything else. Just do your research on everything I talk about, because this is what works for me. I cannot remember who spoke first about shaving your face, but it kind of intrigued me, and I bought a lot of different razors. Some were battery operated. Well, my daughter gave me a battery operated one, and I tried a lot of different ones, and I ended up liking the Shiseido, and I just ordered online. You get 3 in a pack. I like how it is curved. I like the angle that I can go in. I've never cut myself, and like I said, I'm easy to bleed, so I really like this, and I will put a video below on how I do my face, how I shave my face. But I do that every other Saturday is what I do. And on the other Sunday or Saturday, every other weekend, I will use a Gommage. And I learned about the new Gommages some time ago from Laura from Shake Up Makeup. We used something like this when we were a teenager, and I can't remember what it was called, but I have 3. I have the Halika Smoothie Jam, and what I will tell you about this, I examine my face in a 15 times magnification mirror, and I can see all the dry skin. I will use this, and what comes off is your dead skin. It doesn't have any little other nurdles in it. Another product I like is Smoothie Peeling Gel, and it does have a more kind of built-in nurdles, but it works just as effectively. So what's falling from your face isn't necessarily your skin, but your skin is part of it. And the last one I've tried, I like a lot. It's a pineapple one, and I will list everything below. I will put a link if I can find the link. If not, you know, do your own research and see what you find. But this was inexpensive. I liked the pump, and it just makes my skin look really smooth. They're all fruit enzymatic peels, and for me, how they work is I just put it on my face, and by the time I have it on my face, I just kind of gently roll, and the skin will fall off. But that's how I do it. A couple of times a week, I will use my Clarisonic. I think I've had mine for about 4 years. If it would die, I don't know if I would repurchase one, because I also like to use these little silicone sponges with nubby things. One of my viewers told me you can get them on Amazon, and I'll put a link below. I bought mine from Sephora. It was $6. It has suction cup on one side, and I just gently rub in the area when I'm cleansing, and I never want to pull at my skin. I just don't. I think, you know, we've got enough stuff pulling. And this is relatively new to me. This is the Myotone, and it is one of the like muscle stimulating devices, and I use this once or twice a week. This is my least favorite thing to do, and the only reason I don't like doing it, but I do it, is it takes probably 10 minutes to do, and I just take it, make sure that I have water on my face, and use it. And I will link a video below. But I'm really a slacker. You know, I do this twice a week. I think it definitely helped with my 11s and hopefully with my marionette lines. It is very important to drink plenty of water, to eat fruits and vegetables. We are what we eat. If I did not drink water, I can tell the difference in my skin the next day if I have not had enough water. And I have one tip to share before I continue. I keep all my glass pots, my little pots like this, and anytime I have a pump, and sometimes you can't get enough, I mean you get too much, I will just pump whatever I want in a clean jar, like my CC Plus cream, or if I was getting too much of anything from a pump, I would just pump it in here and put a little piece of tape on top and mark it. And then when I'm done, I wash it and I repump. But this kind of saves me a little bit of frustration. I am trying a couple of inexpensive things. I haven't done it long enough to let you know, but I will when in about 3 months or so. I'll kind of tell you what I've been doing. If you've watched this long enough, I want you to know this is a giveaway. And because it's a giveaway, I will not be able to reply to any comments under this video. So if you're interested in the giveaway, of course, leave the comment below. And if you have a question, just ask me on any other video that I've ever done, and I will get back to you. I contacted 3 more companies, and they all agreed to give 3 items for me to do a giveaway. So these are provided by the companies. The first company is Cacay Naturals. They will be giving 3 of these away. This is the oil I use on my neck. The next company is Benigma. This is a jar of cream, and I use it once a day, and 1 jar lasted me 8 months. So there'll be 3 winners. And then the other was It Cosmetics. I contacted them. Sunscreen is a real important part of any skincare, whether you're doing skincare or not. And I love the It Cosmetics Anti-Aging Armor. And it is a 50 SPF plus. For me and my skin type and the amount of time I'm out in the sun, I don't have to layer my, and I know a lot of people do. A lot of people are a lot more fair complected, and they live where the sun is more intense. But I love this, and I'm going to have 3 of these in my giveaway. So there's 9 items that were provided for you by the companies. I am going to mail the It CC cream out. So let me think. All I want you to do to enter is just in the order that you would like to try. Just put, I would like to try the It, or I would like to try any of them. You know, I just, if you're only interested in one, let's just name one. I'm going to try to keep this as simple as possible. This is international, and yeah, it was so nice of the companies to donate this. I absolutely love makeup. I have a passion for makeup. I don't have much on today at all, and I always list below what I do have on my face, but I still don't like doing skincare, but I do it because I do like the results. Thank you all for watching. It is all good, and I will see you in my next video, and I'll be able to tell you about my experience with the solar eclipse. I've got my hat ready. I have my It CC Plus powder, and I'm going to be in and out. I'm not going to stay out all day, but I definitely want to protect my skin. It is all good. You guys take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you very much.